How do you do, folks? This is the stripped lower of an AR-15. It's the serialized piece that you get from a gun dealer, upon which the rest of the build is made. You can see there's a lot of gaps here, and the purpose of this video is to discuss what components you can put in each of those spaces and what some of your options are. And I hope to help you save some money and time and effort so you can make an informed decision and have the rifle you want the first time. And we can spend anywhere from $350 all the way up to sky's the limit. Thanks for joining me. I'll be assembling my own rifle as we move along and explaining the choices I made and why I made them. Let's start out by having a look at this gap down here, and that's where the trigger guard's going to go. We flip this over. You can see there's 2 ears here and 2 there. And on these 2 ears, you usually drive through a roll pin. Here's a standard trigger guard. And this front one pops in there. This is a plunger under spring tension, and the theory was if you were wearing winter gloves and they were too thick to get in and get at the trigger safely, that you could push in that plunger and then rotate the trigger guard out of the way to have access to the trigger. So that's the mil-spec model. I've also got this polymer one that I got, and this is going to be a theme throughout our project here. I got this as part of a kit, and it's color matched with this design on it. That's the one we're going to use. Other variations, you see in this lower right here, it's built right into the lower receiver and skeletonized. And while you can't do a Google search for shopping, you can do an image search and get a good idea of the kind of trigger guard you might want, be it one of the wood ones like we just saw scroll past, polymer, anodized, nitride, extended, classic mil-spec, and cost being anywhere from $20 plus shipping to free from the parts bin from your local gun dealer. I'll get you out of the way, and this is going to be a pretty straightforward operation. And there's plenty of videos that show how to do installation of this. Let's throw this roll pin in the back and a set screw in the front, and we're in business. And of course that installation went perfectly, and on the contrary, I have not been served a notice by my association for banging on aluminum at 10 at night. The set screw used a 1/16 hex head. It was a 1/8 punch for the roll pin. And this is the Magpul MOE trigger guard. So there you have it. Triumph. And for those of you that are interested, if you want one of these MOE trigger guards, they look like they run about $9. I'll be honest, it feels kind of chintzy, but it matches. So we're going to drive on with it. And then if you go for the Aero Precision lower that has the built-in, it costs $20 more. But it has some other stuff going for it. Most notably a set screw instead of a roll pin for the bolt release paddle. We'll see you again next week where we bust out our Aero Precision lower parts kit and put in the magazine release and the bolt release.